Alrighty, Zai here. I'm deciding not to play games tonight. I came home from work, I was tired, and I was like, MLG's on, fuck it. I'll buy my pass and have some beers and watch some MLG. So, I got a lot of positive feedback from my MLG Providence recaps, so I will do that right now. I just clicked Facebook, hopefully nothing bad's on here, Bo, I love you. HGL stuff, all cast IBM, even though I'm playing. Okay. We're good. Nothing bad's on there. So we have MLG Arena. I watched a ton of matches today. I will give you a quick recap on what happened. You can see the brackets as well. But, update, you piece of shit. Okay, that's interesting. Oh no, okay, this is updated. My bad. Okay, round one. Leonok beat DDE. Did not watch that one. Sheth and Thorzane, they played some long-ass games. Thorzane's macro just too good against Sheth. Sheth threw away a lot of Ultras, a lot of Broodlords. Did not need to do that. Idra versus Oz. Idra, you disappointed me here. Idra outplayed Oz every game in terms of like macro composition and stuff. But his decision-making is so bad lately. Idra, you have to listen to me. You just... you're outplaying your opponents and they're like pissing away your army. The first game, you had 0-1 upgrades against 3-2. Your armies were way fucking better. Your macros better. You had more bases, but it was 0-1 against 3-2. What the hell are you doing in a 30-minute game? Get upgrades. In game 3, he had like a beautiful Ling Roach Hydra attack against like Sentry Immortal. But he just like walked into on Shakuras. He walked into the Protoss third at the little choke. And he just got force field and side-stormed. It was so terrible. Idra, you outplayed Oz in all three of those games and you lost 1-2. That's disgusting. Now you have to play an ST in losers bracket. Oh my gosh. And since I already said that, Nesty lost to DeMuslim. DeMuslim's Terran Micro, he was apparently like a last-second addition to the MLG. DeMuslim's Micro is so insane. Most Terrans, even in Master League, can do good dancing and stuff. The Muslim, he's like river dancing. It's insane watching his Marines just like, they shoot while they move. It's not even fair. The Muslim, you're a stud. Didn't see Huck vs. Minigun, Sock vs. Dodoro. Dodoro, I think, the only Vile player in this, so hopefully he can do well in the losers brackets. And I hope that is the Dodoro that's in Vile. I'm assuming it is. Didn't see Rat or MVP. MVP won, shocking. Dongregu against Gonzi. Gonzi actually had a tricky strat in game 2. Unfortunately, I was trying to watch 4 streams. I tuned into that one at the last second and didn't see what Gonzi did. Sorry. Didn't watch Parting. MC just murdered Murs. It wasn't really a match. STC murdered Derby. I don't know how Derby got the 11th seed in MLG, but yeah, it was like watching me play against someone really, really good. Just ugly. Didn't see Hey Pro get slaughtered, but, you know, Hey Pro ran really good for one tournament. Wasn't that great other than that. Axlov, don't know why he's even in this. Didn't see Marine King, and Grubby was casting, even though he lost. That's weird. Grubby's a player and a caster. I'll get back to that later on. Round 2 winners bracket. Leonok against Thorzane. Thorzane had a crazy Viking Thor composition against Leonok game 1. He won like a 40-minute game just because Leonok, his Ultras got slaughtered, his Broodlords got slaughtered, everything got slaughtered. Games 2 and 3, he ended the games much quicker, did not allow Thorzane to get like 9 million bases going. Won that very nicely. Oz versus DeMuslim. DeMuslim, insane micro once again. He just got out-macroed by Oz. His Marine dancing was like crazy. He got in fights that he should have had no chance at winning, and it still looked pretty good. Even Artosis was impressed, but he still lost. Huck murdered Sock. Rhett. Oh, shit. I am just now noticing this. I did not see Rhett versus MVP, but apparently Rhett beat MVP 2-1, so that is very impressive for Liquid Rhett. I'll be interested. That's going to be a cool matchup, Rhett versus Huck. Obviously, Huck, a former Liquid player. Dongregu versus Parting. Dongregu won game 1 very convincing. Everybody was basically saying Dongregu was their favorite to win this tournament. Parting came back with a very nice 3 Void Ray, 9 million Phoenix attack in game 2. Dongregu could not defend it. Basically, Parting did the build I like to do, Toss for Zerg. Yeah, I know, I'm calling it. but it worked very well. And then in game 3, what did Parting do? Oh, Parting got a proxy pylon inside Dongaryu's base. Dongaryu totally not ready for it, and Parting got in like 4 Zealots, 4 Sentries, force fielded the ramp, and that was a good game. So Parting, knowing he was outmatched, pulled 2 tricky strategies off and upset Dongaryu. Really impressive. MC is my pick to win this tournament. He just shit all over STC. STC's a really good player. MC just outclassed him in every way. Macro, micro, he just dominated him. Didn't see Violet versus Zhao, but Zhao, whatever. That doesn't surprise me though. What does surprise me is Axelab took 1 game off Violet. And Marine King against Naniwa. Marine King, I watched both those games. Out microed, out macroed. He beat Naniwa in every way. Naniwa doesn't scout until like 4.5 minutes in the game, 3.5 minutes in the game. It's really bad. I don't like it. The casters mentioned this too, and I'm glad they did because I'm happy it's not just me. He just doesn't scout, so he has no clue what's happening. He just like guesses what Marine King's going to do and builds based on that, but he doesn't actually know. So we got a lot of fun matches tomorrow in the winners bracket round 3. Leonok versus Oz. Oz only the 24 seed, but he already beat Idra, and he beat the Muslim, who beat an ST. So yeah, Oz definitely, he's not a 24 seed. He will have a legitimate shot against Leonok. Although I will say, as I mentioned earlier, Idra outplayed Oz. Leonok is like Idra, only without the bad decision making. So Leonok, I think, is heavily favored in this. I think Huck's favored over Rhett, but this is still a cool matchup in terms of just the Rhett versus Huck thing. MC, as I already mentioned, I picked to win it. MC's PvP is also fucking insane. So sorry, Parting. I just don't think you can beat MC. And Marine King against Violet. I picked Marine King against almost anyone, so we'll give this to Marine King. So we're going to go with Leonok, Hut, MC, Marine King, and do I want to do this? I'm going to pick Huck against Leonok. I think that's tomorrow. I'm going to pick Huck against Leonok just because, I don't know, I think Huck's Protoss is a lot trickier than like Naniwa's and Oz and stuff. So I just think he's going to have a lot better chance against Leonok. So we'll go Huck winning the semis, and of course I said Marine MC is my pick to win it. So we're going to go MC against Huck, and MC will beat Huck. Losers bracket, let's go. Where are we at? Haven't played any losers bracket shit yet. Sheth, I think he's going to beat DDE. He'll be up against Naniwa. This is going to be too much shit to call, so I'm not even going to call that. Idra against ST. Idra, if you would have won the first round, you would have had a very good shot at advancing. You fucking didn't. You're going to lose an ST. Seriously, dude. You gotta get your mind back in the game. You play so amazing, and you lose games. You lose games you're winning. Stop doing that. Minigun blows. Dodora's gonna beat him. Gonna be a fun match against STC. Sase versus Son. Yeah, Sase Son's bad. And when I say bad, we're talking like, you know, all-star game. Lamarcus Aldridge is bad, even though he's like one of the top 30 players in the world. Just because you're comparing him against all the good players. So Sase or Son, you're amazing, but you're not Sase. This match is irrelevant because the winner plays MVP. But Gonzi, I like Gonzi's play. I'm going to pick him against Palmy. Druby Blow, I don't know who Mers is, but he's going to win. Hey Pro is going to win. And Losire is going to win. Now let's go into the casting real quick. Notepad! Alright. After listening to all the casters. Artosis. I've liked Artosis in the past, but holy fuck. His casting is so amazing. He just like tells people what they're going to do, and they do it over and over. Grubby. Your voice, no offense, your accent, your voice, whatever, it really annoys me, but you know your fucking shit. You're so awesome. Grubby is my number 2 cast in this tournament, even though, like I said, his voice kind of bugs me, but his knowledge of the game and just his humor and stuff, it basically rivals Artosis, just without the voice. Toomba. I don't know who the fuck Toomba is. I've never even heard of this guy. I was just listening to the final matchup, and I was like, I really like this caster. He's solo casting, and he was doing a really great job. And then I saw it was Toomba, and I was like, I don't know who you are, but you're automatically pretty awesome. So Toomba, number 3 cast in this tourney. Tasteless. Not a huge Tasteless fan. I like that he's an alcoholic. Bo apparently messaged me in the top left there. I like that Tasteless is an alcoholic. I just I don't know. I've never been able to get into his casting. He's not bad. He's not bad by any means. I would just much rather listen to, Artosis, apparently Grubby or Toomba, Day 9, even Husky, just because Husky entertains me, even though his knowledge of the game is less than tasteless. But, number 4, not bad. Rob Robin out of BC. You guys aren't terrible casters. You didn't really impress me, though. And one of you, I forget which one, either Rob or Robin, you kept saying over and over. I should have counted your ums per minute instead of APMs. Should have been UPMs, because it wasn't very good. And Cats, I'm sorry. I know Sai has a vendetta against you, so I should automatically be biased against you. I didn't even know it was Cats casting when I was first listening, though. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? He's so dumb. He's talking and then, countering himself. He's saying, yeah, I think what Marine King should have done was gotten more Marines because the enemy had 8 Colossi. So I think you need more Marines. It was just really, really dumb. And then I actually went to the stream, the video of it, instead of just listening to it, and I saw it was Cats, and I was like, wow, you're bad. Why do they let you cast? So this is my caster rankings. Artosis, greater than Grubby, greater than Tumor, greater than Tasteless, greater than Rob Robin out of BC, greater than Cats. I'll give you a day 2 update tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get some games in too. I was just too fucking tired to play today. I'm surprised I'm still awake, and it's only 9:45 Pacific time. Peace.